Greetings and salutations, my great friends. Hope you are enjoying your holiday season. Today, Dad and I have a list to live by, and that's your A, B's, and C's of wonder and amazement.
Yes, the A, B, C's of wonder and amazement. If you follow this alphabet of wonder and amazement, I guarantee you your life will turn around. Give her a shot. All right, the A stands for attitude. Every day, before you leave the house, I actually really recommend you got a list on your front door that says, do you remember your ABCs? The A stands for attitude. I can't emphasize this enough. You have to choose to have a winning attitude. Doesn't that make sense?
Yes.
Don't choose to have a non-winning attitude. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. What's the B stand for?
B stands for body. Are you feeling your body like a $1 million racehorse?
$1 million racehorse.
Yeah.
You know, and I tell people all the time that one, and they say, I don't really feed it with it like a $1 million racehorse. I get value meals at McDonald's. And I say, would you feed that to the $1 million racehorse? They say no. And I'd say, why? And they say, because I want my racehorse to win. And I say, hey, don't you want to win in life? Don't treat your body like a garbage dump. Otherwise, you'll end up with a bad case of the mumps. Would you like to know what C stands for?
Yes.
All right. C is your connections. Now, look, I can't tell you this enough. All of life's opportunities come from your connections, so treat them right. One of the things I ask myself every morning, I say, what would my connections change about me if they could? And I live my life independent of the good opinion of others. But if there's an answer, I act it. In fact, she told me earlier today, she said, Dad, sometimes you come across a little angry in the shoots. And because we have these conversations together. And I said, Kaylee, I receive that. You know, that's what a connection should look like, not codependent. But she called me out lovingly, and she was right. And I'm okay with it. Because now I'm going to be more loving. That's why I'm singing so much today. But tell us what D stands for.
D stands for dreams. Move one step closer in the directions of your dreams every single day.
And then we get to the great E. Now, if you see us look down periodically, we do live this stuff. But, you know, it is a lot to remember. We want to make sure it's precise. But E stands for energy. Are you bringing an energy into the world every day that's going to move you forward? It's your choice, and if this is a brand new video for you, you refer to the one I think from last week where I described the 5 categories of energy that you can bring into the world, and you want to bring in category 5 energy, which is essentially loving energy, and you don't want to bring in category 1 energy, which is angry, whining, and complaining, because that won't move you forward. Either your energy is moving you forward or it is not. Choose to move forward.
And F stands for friends. Surround yourself with people who encourage you to become the best version of yourself.
Excellent.
Yeah.
She dialed in. G, yeah, a lot of people, they struggle with this one. And I'm sorry, man, like I really am. And I understand why, because there's a lot of hypocritical God lovers out there. But G is you got to have God in your life. And people say, well, what is God, John? And I say, God is love. Don't make it more complicated than that. Do you need love in your life? Yes. God is love. So do you need God? God, yes. And don't let it get any more complicated than that. God is always with you. Always. You're just not always with God. I figure I'm up 16 hours a day, 960 minutes a day, so I stay connected for the full 960 minutes. Actually, I'm currently at probably about 720, but I'm working my way back to you, God. But 960 minutes of love every day? I mean, who doesn't want that? What's H?
H stands for happy. You are meant to be happy. Choose happiness and don't be conditional.
I. It stands for your intellect. Now, I get to practice what Kaylee said here earlier and be loving and not angry. So I will just simply tell you this. One could argue that the television could also be known as the, now I'm not going to say it, It could be known as the sewer, and you wouldn't go play in the sewer. Like my computer science teacher said in 7th grade, John, if you put garbage in, you're going to get garbage out. Remember that. It goes with your intellect as well.
And J stands for just have fun. But in life, there's going to be ups and downs.
There's going to be ups and downs. But choose to have fun, smile, and bring love. Your life will turn out better. Okay. This is my word for really a lot of 2020, and it's going to be my word going into 2021. Kaylee and I have recently changed the title screen of our videos to "We want to make being kind cool again." So K is kind. I mean, I don't even really need to say anything besides that. Do you want more kindness in your life? Become more kind. And don't rationalize when you're not being kind. The minute we start making excuses for not being kind, we've went down a hole we don't want to go down. So work with Kaylee and I to help make being kind cool again. And if we can just do that, there won't ever be any perceived reason to not be. Okay, what's M?
L, right?
Yes.
L. Life is about love.
Life's about love. Life's about who you love. Life's about who you hurt. Life's about how you love yourself. Life's about how you hurt yourself. Life's about how you love the people that cross your path real quick. Boop. And the ones that are there for a long time. By the time you die, your life will have inspired 80,000 people. So do what they say at Disney. Always be on stage. Always be love. There's just no reason not to. You want more love? Become more love. Now, M. Money. You do need money in life. Every time you're about to buy something, ask yourself, is this worth delaying my financial independence? Am I buying this to be happy? Make money a tool and not your master. What's up with N, Kaylee?
N stands for nice. If you aren't nice, you are in the porta potty.
O. Outstanding. Wake up every morning and within 2 minutes say, I'm going to choose to be outstanding in everything I do. I'm throwing average away, baby. Oh, outstanding. 2021. Pick your word. Be outstanding.
And P stands for passion. You must be willing to suffer for what you love.
And Q, that was kind of a hard one, but we got it. Quality. What's your brand? Let your brand be quality. The way you deal with your relationships, quality. The way you do your job, quality. The way you pursue your dreams, quality. Once again, garbage in, garbage out. Go for Q. Q stands for quality, and you are qualified to be quality.
And R stands for raise your standards to the standards of someone who wants to become the greatest version of themselves.
S. Silence. You will never find your way in the noise. You've got to have at least 15 minutes of silence every day. You'll never find your way in the noise. The reason a lot of places are noisy is because they don't want you to hear your conscience. You can only find your way in the silence at least 15 minutes a day. I recommend 90. What's T?
T stands for time, talents, and treasures. Are you using yours for good or evil?
And you, unite. United. United, this world can overcome anything. Divided, which is what the media wants us to be, so they can control us, will lead to all of our downfalls. So ask yourself every day, are all of the actions of my life creating unity, or are they creating division? And if they're not creating unity, go back to L. Life is about love. Nothing unifies more than love.
And V stands for value. Value the time you're spending with whoever and love them. Don't be on your phone.
And the W stands for why. Everything in life begins with why. If you have a really, really, really big why, you can get through any of the hows. If you don't have a why, everything is going to appear as an obstacle. Once you have a huge why, you will see that life happens for you, not to you. And there's a really great TED Talk by Simon Sinek called It All Begins with Why. What's your why? Our why? We want to be free. We want to spend more time together. We want to travel to nations around the world and bring the messages of the Porta Potty channel to the masses.
And X out all of the garbage habits that do not breathe life into you.
Why? Yeah, that was kind of confusing, but this is the why, like you. You, hey, you, get out of the Porta Potty. And remember, for the rest of your life, you are the common denominator in all of it. So quit blaming other people, cast off the shackles of your victimhood, and remember, the remainder of your life, you are the common denominator.
And finally, Z stands for zoo. Life can be like a zoo of wild animals.
Yes, it can. And when you see the wild animals, pet them. Because it's really an analogy. For in your life, things are going to happen. You might as well pet them. Pretend you chose it. And make friends with it. Get out of the Porta Potty. Please hit like, subscribe, share. Hope you're having a great holiday season. 2021, your best year ever is going to be the series out of the gates. I was working on it this morning, taking my time, talents, and treasures, along with young Kalia here. We're making it happen, baby. We love you. We appreciate you. We'll see you in 2021. Or maybe you're watching this in 2030 and you're saying, what the hell's this guy talking about? He's a maniac. But we'll see you next week. Have a great Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you call it. It's all good. We love you.